Oh, I just got my own notification for going live. That's stuff I can do.
And I am billed for all events. I didn't get on my phone at least. I see it. See Saturday Night Teardown when I look at my notifications on desktop.
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Oh, jeez. Smoke coming out. What's going on here? It's looking pretty dark in there. Oh. Quite a bit. It's a nice chunk of lead that came out. Let's put a bit of Vaseline on that seal. This is supposed to be like house music, not this horrible trappy shit. It's all gonna be really gay sounding stuff. Let's find out. Let's finish this damn thing off. There we go. Little shards of copper everywhere. Yes, that's how I roll. It's a car card. A car card. Card card. Card card. Card card. Kind of wish I didn't cut that so short now, but whatever. That was probably the connector for it. Whatever. So, there's a little fan salvaged This is completely useless to me, yet I want to keep it. I'm not gonna bother. It's a nice big ass coil here. It could be handy. That's not the solder sucker. Come in handy. So that just bypasses that. Intriguing. It's a nice big inductor glued to this board. Well, Mike, I've had enough of this power supply and this music. It's not my first choice of music. The reason I'm playing it is because it's copyright free. There's a whole big YouTube channel full of copyright free stuff. It's called No Copyright Sounds. Tantalums are expensive, but do I really care? You know what? Just for fun, I'll take the tantalums. Oh man, yeah, this feeds like 2 to 3 minute gap on it. I haven't found any settings anywhere to change that, by the way. Three people watching. Ooh. Wow. I had 3 viewers, now it's down to 2. Some nice heat sinks on here. Look at that nice inductor. Find some better music. There we go. Some synth wave, that's better. So auto-tuned metrosexual skinny jeans wearing people singing in the background. I will take this Varistor right here. These are awesome for surge protection, just so you know. I don't know what this is, but take it. Let's see what it is. Jesus. Oh, it's a fuse, I think. Let's see. 4 people watching. Who's watching besides Mike? Why don't you say hi in the chat? Oh. Is the music too loud now? How are the levels? The mic's pretty much right next to my mouth. What? 110 amp fuse, 250 volt, 110 amp, and it's full ceramic here too, which would lead me to believe that yeah, it is a freaking high value, but 110? I can't see that. It says 12 amp on the board. Maybe it's a 10 amp. But yeah, definitely worth saving. It beats putting a screw or a bolt through when you really need a fuse on something.
Level is fine, I'm sure that doesn't seem loud.
I'm gonna keep these in dark. I'm gonna take a lot of parts off of here. Pretty much these inductors, this Is that my rectifier? That is my rectifier, yes. This. I will take. Some of these diodes I'll actually take if there's Zeners on here. I'll take them for sure because I don't have any. I'll take these fat high wattage resistors. Any coils like that, induction coils. This fat diode here. Heat sinks. All these coils. Tons of good parts on here. I will not touch any of the caps. They're all garbage. But I see a couple more fuses. And I'll probably take this oscillator controller, because why not? Yeah. Just unsolder a bunch of shit and go from there. Probably need my soldering iron to do these. Which I should get heated up. My tip is too small for these much fatter leads here, so. And it's only like once in a blue moon that you need a bigger one than the one that's on there. So I haven't bothered to get one. It's not worth swapping tips and stuff anyways. I'll pull these caps out just because they're annoying and in my way. I'm kind of curious to see what they look like underneath, if they've been leaking or not. And those leads are also too big. Whew. Be careful. You order a bigger nozzle set for that thing yet? No, yeah, it's only like a couple parts where you actually really need the bigger one, so I'll just wick it. But you can go on the sides like this and kind of, yeah, because I don't care about these caps. But, yeah, I'm putting way too much heat for too long on them. Start here. This is a very used wick. Regret saying that now. Oh, that's not so bad. Nice big rectifier. I'm curious, Mike, though, if you buy the bigger hole tip, will it still work fine on the smaller ones? So that way I wouldn't mind. As long as I don't have to ever change it, because it's not like it's a Hacko. The Hacko actually, or the new one has the fast change, quick change, or whatever while it's still hot. So it's just this crappy Sony Bond glue, which is terrible. So you see it in CB radios and old Ataris, stuff like that. Once it hits about 30 to 40 years old, it gets corrosive and actually starts eating into the circuit board. An 820 microfarad, 200 volt. I'll probably keep these just because that's a really weird size. And they still look fine. So, whatever. Good to have in the parts bin. Should we test them? Let's test them. So it should be 820. Ooh. It's not going to work. Looking for something to attach those with. Don't really have anything. I was curious to see what happens with one of these. One oh 3.5. 0.1 microfarad. Oh, okay. So 0.47. Unknown or damaged. Unknown. 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 464 nanofarads. Which is the same thing as a 0.47 microfarad. Can it do a coil? will it find the varistor? .24 ohm resistor. This is a varistor. Well, let's keep pulling stuff off of it. Yeah, there's a thing that plugs onto here with the little lever as well. And I think it had a spot for something. But you're right, that's a good idea. We should do that. Maybe in this video or a separate video we'll add some to here. This thing definitely does not test ESR though. Every single cap I've tried on it, it just says 0 ohms on the ESR. But it is pretty good at identifying any kind of like diodes, transistors, things like that. But I am on the lookout for a low ESR meter, and for some reason they're all super expensive, yet they all look extremely Chinese. So I don't really get that. Yes, I really like that banana plug idea. And I know I have some too. This is good practice for kind of hand-eye coordination for the traces. I'm getting way better at it now from all the capacitor swaps I've been doing. It's pretty easy to guess or get them on the first guess. It's holding me back. This. Ooh, it kind of sounds like Ozzy Osbourne, Mr. Crowley. Oh, let's see. Test those in a minute. Might as well split them now. Whoa. Careful. Wow. Without an impact, that would have been difficult. That was Loctited in there really good. Yeah. See the Loctite on it. And that's probably overheated itself. Seeing how stuck it is. We'll leave that with this. Oh no. What happened on that one? 26 2SK 2648. I'm gonna guess it's just some kind of power regulator. God. Whoa, what's going on here? Self-test mode. Whoa. It's gone into self-test mode with this transistor on it. It's so weird. This is gonna work. Four and 60B. Wonder if that's our Bulgarian friend that's watching with us. You never know. Yeah, so I am in work, stressed out work, vacation mode. All I can think about is booking a vacation to Mexico in the winter. It hasn't even gotten hot here yet, and I'm already worried about the heat situation. It's coming. Contemplating buying a second air conditioner. Uh, they're expensive. I already have that one, but two would be nice. A lot more on this board. Trying to see where you had that. Anywho, these tip regulators looks like. I have to look all these up later. Nice heat sink. $79.05. That's 5-volt regulator. Don't know what that is. It doesn't know what it is either. This. I'm actually surprised at the quality of this power supply. I thought it was going to be cheaper, and it is cheap, but like the capacitors, are definitely garbage. But like just the fact that they're using this type of insulator, this stuff's like way more expensive versus just the cheap see-through mica ones that you get. I got some sheets of this. It's great. Yeah, it's just surprising I didn't cheap out on them. Still 3 people watching. It's fascinating. Salda Suck has been performing great. I will live a little, Mike. I will go get that AC. Do it tomorrow. Tomorrow evening. And as for living a little, I've spent way too much money in the past while. But I don't know. Air conditioner is good comfort. Without comfort, I'm extremely miserable. And speaking of that, I'm gonna have to get my hair cut soon. I wonder if that's from me just now. Do you really notice any difference in with the big tip on the smaller ones? Is it pretty much the same? I guess it's just a little more risky to the lifting a trace or burning a trace because on this right now I'm not carrying it all, and I'm quite a few traces have been lifted because of that. It's easy to destroy the traces. Where's the other leg? I feel like I'm getting drunk with Oliver right now. It's been a long time. Getting from there to here. It's been a long time. The time is finally here. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. You know, I'm just so happy that PewDiePie has gotten settled in Japan and everything went well. I'm kidding, by the way. I don't know anything about that. Nothing. That is a big chunk of salda. Melt. Melt. Melt, you bastard. Melt. Melt. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's a beefy one. Getting lots off of here. Ooh, these optocouplers might be worth keeping. If we're talking cents here, why not? Spare parts are not about money, they're about time. It's about not waiting for parts to show up in the mail for several days. So you can always put one of these used parts in and know that you fixed something and then swap it out a few days later with new ones. Oh, can you handle that big, huge cluster of solder? Solder! Oh, yeah. She's doing well tonight. Bigger tips will do all of them. Bigger tips will do all of them. Bigger tips will do all. Do all. The bigger tips will do all. Oh, this is why you. Oh, that solder ball went really close to my crotch. So I'm definitely wearing pants to stop things like that from hurting me. It's a hot track. Ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na. Oh, part came off. Another vacuum. Two more resistors, that coil, and that might be it for this board. We'll move on to another project. Is this an op amp? Yeah, why not? That's it. I'm not going to keep anything else off of this. My capacitors are all pretty bulgy. Fuhayo. You can go right through the board where the power supply failed. Very crunchy. That's that new one I put in. It's too late. Alright. Actually, I'll take this header. Why not? Okay. all these salvage parts in a box, all mixed together, where I will eventually organize them into individual things. But not today, because we like to create more work for ourselves here. I'm not special like Mike with my wall of trays. I have a couple just like yours sitting here empty, so I have nowhere to put them yet. That would definitely help organize stuff. I tell you what. I do have a box of random things to dismantle. Let's see. This was, I think it was an NVR. Was it? Oh no, it was like a satellite. Oh yeah. This is, I kind of regret taking this apart now because people still buy these and I could have fixed it. This is like a free to air satellite decoder box. It's still usable. Miss those days of free satellite where you could get all the codes to decrypt everything. I used to have Bell Express View and Dish Network. No. Bigger tip is not doing it, eh? Can't remember if mine came with extras. I know it came with 2 of these cleaners and I'm missing one, which sucks because without this thing you'd be screwed. And so far once I've actually had to take a drill bit to this thing. A really tiny one to clean it out. I'm having trouble with this one. Maybe it is glued down. I don't feel it budging at all yet. There we go. Ooh. Why not? Get some schmegma stuck on the tip. Oh, just with this one. Oh, this is leaky caps just leaked. Jesus. Move that. Oh. Oh, that was a stinky resistor. Ugh. It's worth taking off of here. Nope. Yeah, I'll take the display one. Laziness prevails. Don't need these ridiculous long legs. This is another cable box or tuner box or something. This came with a lot of eBay stuff that I got. American and not compatible here, and I don't pay for cable or watch cable TV, so I don't care. Never gonna want one. You see these all day long at thrift stores for like $5, and most of the time they don't work because you have to. They're like locked to people's accounts, and even if they paid their bill, you still have to get them to phone it in and like unregister it from their account for it to work. Pieces of circuit board traces stuck to the end of this thing. It's like a RAM chip. Oh, that was real nice. Oh, yes, yes. There's a crystal here. What is it? 25 megahertz. Oh, let's see. Surface mount. So, oh, got the other iron on. That's right. Take the whole trace with it. That's all you need. Take that diode. Won't fit. We'll make it work. Woo! Burning my fingers enough tonight. We'll have to do a special Sunday night long weekend live video tomorrow. And I'm gonna finally edit and publish some more normal videos and hopefully make some new videos at some point this weekend. It is a long weekend. We get Monday off, so this is basically a Friday right now. Not gonna keep anything else. 82 microfarad, 200 volt. That's so interesting. Yeah. Well, that was a Zener that I got off of there. Don't care about composite stuff. RF modulator. Anything interesting inside? Some spread coils. We'll just detune the shit out of it. Let's get it transmitting on like 10 different channels at once on your TV. There you go. 4 megahertz crystal. I'm gonna take this inductor. I don't have much of an inductor collection. Inductors and Zener diodes. That's what I need. The problem with Zeners, though, is every time you need one, it's like a new numbered rating that you've only ever seen once before. The MZN MXSE Plus. I paid a lot of money for this board back in the day. My Athlon 64X2. Dual core, baby. 64-bit on this bad boy. That is a good CPU. Might be worth $1.95 to somebody. I know this board no longer works. Issue. Things that I want off of here. I'll take all these coils, that heatsink. That's pretty much it. Oh, this coil too. And that one, and that one. Yeah. But, I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. It's getting kind of late. I think it's bedtime. Almost. Yes, it is time for bed. So, oh, I know this track. I've heard it before. Anywho, call that quits for tonight. Thanks for watching. All three of you, which one of them's probably me. The other one is Mike. And who is the third? Who knows? Who knows? It's probably some YouTube bot or something.